brick costs 35 cents. This brick costs $2,000. Why? Because it's from Supreme. Let me explain. Supreme is a clothing brand that was founded by James Jebbia, a 31-year-old fashion designer, in 1994. Last year, the company was valued at over $1 billion. It has grown from a small skate shop in Manhattan to the most recognized streetwear brand in the world. Jebbia's story and the story of the company's success are inspiring and tell us how business works in the world of today. Supreme's first store opened in 1994 in downtown Manhattan. Their target audience was skaters, and their first store was actually built around skaters' needs. Next slide, please. The clothing was displayed around the perimeter of the store, with a large space in the middle of the room. This was so that skaters with backpacks could skate in and out of the store, making them feel that the brand took them seriously. The store blasted rap music and sold the coolest skateboards and t-shirts. If you were a cool skater, you would be wearing Supreme. Next slide, please. Supreme's look is very distinct. Though their pieces vary, they all have similar themes, including hip-hop, military, and stripes. The brand's aesthetic is very chill and simple, featuring their classic logo, which is a bold Supreme inside of a red box. You've probably seen this logo everywhere, but how did Supreme make this happen? They collaborated. This means that they teamed up with other brands to make new items that would appeal to both of the brand's audiences. The first collaboration that they ever did was in 1998 with an LA-based clothing brand called Sarcastic Clothing. Next slide, please. During this collaboration, they released one graphic tee and nothing more. Supreme liked to release only one staple item with each brand in order to create hype. If they kept the supply low, then the hype would be bigger. If you didn't get the staple item, you would have to buy it on resale for a lot more money. Another famous collaboration that Supreme did occurred in 2002 with the company Bape. Bathing Ape, more commonly known as Bape, is a Japanese clothing company. Singer Pharrell Williams did some of the collaborative designs, and this caused Supreme to blow up, so they decided to do that more. They reached out to celebrities and sent them free clothes, and now many celebrities are seen flexing their Supreme all over social media. Now the Supreme audience consisted not only of skaters, but of the fans of the celebrities that wore Supreme. Next slide, please. Some early Supreme fans that found Supreme before it was cool include Tyler the Creator, Drake, A$AP Rocky, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, and Travis Scott. Next slide, please. Supreme also got attention by collaborating with companies that are considered high fashion. For example, they collaborated with Comme des Garçons, a Japanese company. Together, they released multiple items, including a hat, shoes, and a button-down. But the most popular items of this collaboration were their t-shirt and hoodie. These items are still some of Supreme's most iconic pieces. The hoodie was originally $180, but can now be found on resale sites for close to $800. Supreme's most popular collaboration was with Louis Vuitton, a French high fashion brand known for their logo and fancy luggage in 2017. Next slide, please. This collaboration included staple pieces like shirts, jackets, and shoes, but also a Swiss Army knife, a pillow, and a skateboard. Unlike most Supreme collaborations, this collab was sold only on the Louis Vuitton website. Supreme did announce, however, that some of their stores would have exclusive pieces. This caused people to book a flight, stay in a hotel, and sleep outside of their local Supreme stores in order to get the new pieces. Why is it that somebody would want to wait in line for days to buy a Swiss Army knife from Supreme for 50 times the price of one found in the store? Is it just because it's from Supreme? Well, Supreme has released many more unconventional items, including a crowbar, incense, a fire extinguisher, a harmonica, and a shovel, but most notably, a brick. Next slide, please. This brick was sold for $30, but can now be bought on eBay for somewhere close to $2,000, almost 70 times the original price. So why do so many people love Supreme? Some say that it is because of the limited supply. Supreme will never drop a mass-produced item. Instead, they make only a few because they don't want to get stuck with the stuff nobody wants. Keeping supply low is an effective way to create demand. Supreme also knows how to build hype for their products. People obsessed with getting the next new thing are called hype beasts. New Supreme items drop every Thursday at 8 a.m. in stores and online, and hype beasts wait in line or at their keyboards for hours. If you can get one of the most wanted pieces, you are set. You can resell it for triple the price, if not more. Though Supreme is not a cheap clothing brand, it's not out of this world expensive if you get it when it drops. The high price tag associated with Supreme comes from resellers. That is why many people will hire bots to buy the item as soon as it enters the online database. These bots can cost anywhere from $50 to $30,000, but will usually get the job done. Next slide, please. When you see someone walking down the street in a rare Supreme item, you automatically think of them as cool. That's another reason why people love it. People believe that wearing Supreme means that you are less likely to be wearing the same thing as someone else. Not everybody knows what Supreme is, but the people wearing it don't care. They dress to impress a small group of peers with similar interests, who will know that they are wearing the Louis Vuitton Supreme collab. You may ask yourself, why does this matter? You may not have realized it, but I have just explained the story of an American dream. Though you may not care about Supreme and how much their pinball machine costs, you should notice the significance of this story. Next slide, please. James Jebbia started as just a guy with a dream. Jebbia had no clue what Supreme was going to turn into, and yet he still persisted. Though Supreme started as the smallest store on Lafayette Street, it is now a billion-dollar company. This just goes to show you how your dreams can become reality if you work hard enough and know how to make people want what you make. Thank you. Are there any questions?